Hello! This video will give just the basics of a vector. So what is a vector? A vector is something that has both magnitude and direction. So let's think of an example of what could and couldn't be a vector. So if someone tells you something is moving at 5 miles per hour, this information is not by itself a vector quantity. It is only specifying a magnitude. Because we do not know what direction that this thing is moving in, which is 5 miles per hour, this is often referred to as a speed, which is not a vector by itself. It is considered to be a scalar. If we want it to be in a vector, we also have to specify the direction. For example, one might say it is moving 5 miles east, or they might say it is moving 5 miles due east. So now this combined 5 miles due east is a vector quantity. We don't call it speed anymore, we call it velocity. So velocity is a vector because we're specifying the magnitude, 5 miles per hour, and the direction, east. But how can we actually visualize this? One way that we represent vectors is with an arrow that is 5 units long, and we will assume that each unit here is in miles per hour, and that is pointed towards the right because the vector is due east. I will start here and I will make the arrows like 5 units long because the length represents the magnitude 1 to 5, and the direction of the arrow is pointed specifies its direction. So this over on the side of the screen could represent visually this vector. Now what is cool about vectors is it doesn't matter where the vector starts. For example, this vector is the same as our first vector because it has the same length. So it has the same magnitude and its direction is also due east. Now we will learn how to represent a vector in a more mathematical way so we don't have to draw it each time, and later we can start performing operations on it. The typical way to create a variable to represent a vector is usually a lowercase v with an arrow on top. Because we are working in 2D, we want to use numbers to represent this vector. Since this arrow is only moving in a horizontal dimension, we will put the horizontal dimension number first. So you might call this vector 5, 0. Another way to write this more mathematically is in linear algebra in context like this. This is what we've prepared for this video, and thank you for watching. The end.
Created using Powtoon.